Now I would like to explain the smart filters functionality on the campaigns tab. The idea that would like to build this system, the smart filter system for our PPC managers use to make their analysis or to make their optimization process really easily. Because, sometimes you can also add regular filter, but it saves their time because some of them have the combination of different kind of filters, and by basically simply clicking one button they can easily see the corresponding campaigns and try to make their optimization actually manually or basically by setting up the automation KPIs value, the most proper one. Before I jump into the functionality of the smart filters, I'd like to mention one of the things, which is the campaign level target ACoS. In previous video, I've explained that we can set up a account level KPI, either ACoS or TACoS. I can also set up the target ACoS value in an account level. I can also adjust it by campaign level, actually, because in some of the campaigns, the profit margin of the advertised product might be higher. So that's why we should take those kind of things into consideration, and we should enable customer or PPC managers to update this target ACoS value within campaign level. Okay, let's start with the first of them, the campaign with no spend. It's obvious that if I click the affiliate button, I can easily see the campaigns with no spend within given time period, which is last 30 days. I can combine the regular filter with the smart filter, and I can easily tell the system that, okay, these are the campaigns with no spending, but I'd like to see not the pause one, sorry. I'd like to see the enabled, which is active one, because these are the campaigns that I'd like to take some actions, right? So those campaigns are active and has no spending. It's either because has a low budget, or maybe the bids is too low to promote the advertised ASIN, or the target has low search volume actually. So this kind of things that might be the reason of this issue. But on the other hand, as far as I can see, the automation status is paused for all these campaigns. So which means that if PPC manager activate the AI and enable the AI to run all these campaigns, the system will try to increase the bids gradually and make these campaigns to perform actually a little bit not better, maybe within the given target ACoS value. Of course, it's try to fulfill the target ACoS value and try to maintain the actual ACoS around 25%, less than 25%, let's say. But right now, since the AI is not running, PPC manager needs to do this kind of adjustments manually, or basically by selecting all of them and clicking the automation status, or if they click the enable automation button, they don't have to do those kind of changes. But for example, as far as I can see, the budget is not the issue here, but let's go campaign by campaign. One of the other reasons should be maybe the advertised product does not have any inventory, or maybe they paused in some cases. But let's expand the targets and try to see whether the bids are okay or not. Yes, you can see in this campaign, the epic racing gaming chair keyword, it probably has one of the low search volume keyword. That's the reason why $5 bid is not enough. Like, as you can see, in last 30 days, there is 93 impressions. It's probably, yes, it's the broad match keywords. Even with those, maybe, the system is not actually, with the $5 bids, does not provide any traffic to our advertising, actually. Epic Gaming Chair, on the other hand, has more impression with a broad match keyword, of course, but probably $3 bid is not enough. And also, as you can see, there is a dash here in the Amazon bidding strategy. But if there is, let me, yeah, maybe, I don't know, the Amazon bid strategy dash wins. So, there is down-only campaigns, up and down campaigns, but it's not actually cited here. Maybe it's something else. I don't know, actually. I should check it with the product team. Okay. If I select the expand ASIN, no, it's not visible again. I will ask the development team and understand what is bidding strategy actually properly. And in one of my videos, I will also mention this one. Okay, so let's continue with other smart filters. One of them is campaign with spends but zero orders. Those are the campaigns that needs to be either optimized due to high spending, or I don't know, maybe like if the spending is $1 or something, spending is low, I should maybe check the campaign's budget or bids again. So as you can see, these are the campaigns that has spending but zero orders, sorted by the spending. Right now, this spend is actually the highest one, and I think in last 30 days they don't bring any orders, so maybe we should check the bids or reduce the daily budget of the campaign by basically checking the spending. Or we also have another feature which is called negative targeting, which I will explain soon. Maybe we can increase the tolerance level of this feature, and also performance level budget optimization feature is also helpful for us to reduce this daily budget for AGLE. Far as I can see, there is no budget change in this campaign, but if they activate performance-based budget rules, of course, by clicking this toggle, I also reduce the campaign budgets for those kind of highly spending with no orders campaign. Let me go back to the analytics page again. Right now, the account does not have any performance-based optimization feature, so PPC manager should do it manually, actually. Again, as you can see, these kind of smart filters help us to optimize the campaigns and try to make some changes manually, or setting up the target ACoS value properly. Again, I would like to show another things, like for example that one. Campaigns with conversion rate above account average, which means that those campaign has the highest conversion rate value than the average, and also ACoS below target ACoS. So the campaign's ACoS below the target ACoS, which means that this campaign has a great conversion rate than the average, of course, and also has the less ACoS value than the target ACoS. They perform well. So in order to improve their performance, I can actually check the budgets again, or maybe I can try to, like for example, in this campaign the AI is not running. I can try to run the automation in these campaigns again. I can also check the target ACoS value, and if I have any threshold, like 10% maybe, might be low. So if there is a room for me to extend my growth, I can increase the target ACoS value for those campaigns as well, because those are the campaigns that perform more profitable in terms of my target ACoS, of course, and also has the highest conversion rate. But on the other hand, these campaigns, for example, the conversion rate is again above the account average, but the ACoS above target ACoS. So right now I don't have any campaigns, but if I had, I should check my target ACoS value and tell the system that, yes, this ACoS value is too low. It's either too low for me to improve my performance since those campaigns have the conversion rate above account average. I need to check my target ACoS value and try to improve it if necessary, if I have a room. Again, there are plenty of other smart filters. By basically clicking these buttons, you can actually see that, like, for example, campaign with ACoS above or equal to target ACoS. Those are the campaigns that perform worse than my target ACoS value. So I should actually, in the target smart filter, I can easily adjust the bits, but if I would like to do this research in campaign level, and basically if I need to change the campaign budget or automation KPI, this menu is better for me. But on the other hand, if again I need to change the bits of the target, I can basically expand this and try to adjust the bits here. Or for example, in this campaign, let me go back. This target ACoS value is 25 and the ACoS is 27. There is not too many difference in the ACoS and target ACoS value, right? But the gap is higher here, for example. If it's the target ACoS value and ACoS value, the difference is not that much high, and the system try to still like adjust the bits by improving the performance. For example, now this is the campaign level. Let me go back to keyword level. You can see the actuals here. It's still try to increase the bits because 25 is not too much high. Then the target ACoS value, it's increasing the bits, but not that much high. It's previously 5 cents. 5 cents, but sometimes it's reduced. It's checked the last 30 days data to take these actions actually. And you can also see the status here. Sometimes the keywords were paused. You can also check whether AI done it or not by history, by clicking the history section. Let me go here. The ACoS is 14 and target ACoS is 20, but I need to check the target level. Okay. You see, in 25 or 25th of the July, the system reduced the bits. Like you see, week over week, it's reducing the bits because it's too high to compare with my target ACoS. But recently, it started to increase the bits actually. It's either probably because of the last 7 days performance is better because AI also checked not only the last 30 days data, but it compares the gradual improvement and decided to take some actions by considering the target ACoS and any other metrics. If it's not promising target, it's keep reducing the bits actually gradually, but it has some potential. It started to increase it actually, even if the target ACoS value is lower than the actual ACoS, because of this recent activities in the target ACoS, in the target type, sorry. There are any other targets like campaigns with higher ACoS compared to store target ACoS, campaigns with lower sales compared with the previous time range. Due to the recent Prime days, so there will be some more campaigns here, but those campaigns have the lower sales in last 30 days to compare with the previous last 30 days actually. So which means that even during Prime, they don't perform well to compare with the previous period. So I can check those targets, those campaigns performance by basically checking different kind of things, metrics, and take my actions actually accordingly. These are the functionality of the smart filters actually. In ad group level, there is also there are also smart filters and regular filters. I mean, you can enable, pause, or archive some of the ad groups. But I mean, basically, in ad group level, we can only pause the ad group or archive or enable the ad group, but we don't set up any budget. We don't change any beats. So I like using campaign and targets and also product tab rather than the ad group. But it's also important for us to, for example, ad group. I mean, I can also apply the smart filters, ad group with no spend, or like ad group with spend but zero orders. So if there is for example, that one, I can pause easily those ad groups. Otherwise, I need to go campaign by campaign and I need to break down the campaigns ad groups to make this kind of decisions. And this menu enable us to do our research in ad group level. The export functionality again, in each campaign, in each step, the export functionality is active. So if I select one of the smart filter, for example, campaign with no spend, I can easily export those campaigns and present to my customer with the Excel file, etc., etc. In the next video, I'm going to explain the target tab and product tab.